Oh.
Mom!
Hello and welcome to Sissy That Talk Show, the show where I, Joseph Shepherd, a Pisces sun, Taurus moon, Aries rising, sit down to interview the only people in the world that matter, famous drag queens. It's gonna be iconic, it's gonna be work, it's gonna be snap snap yes gots, lay the house down boots miss thing. On today's show, we're joined by fucking Monét X Change. We all know she can talk the talk, but can she sissy it? She is a drag race winner, and you know her from her podcast, Sibling Rivalry, The Exchange Rate, and you know what? Maybe even your kitchen sink. It's Monét X Change.
A kitchen sink. Listen, we are leaving the sponges back in season 10, honey.
I know you didn't bring any out really in All-Star 7.
I didn't at all. Well, Michelle scared me so much in All-Stars 4, and so I didn't bring any out in All-Star 7. But I honestly, people still literally daily, hundreds of that new meme going around of them making the sponge cake thing that's popular right now. I get like at least 40 tags in a day across social media about the sponge cakes. Monet, I know you would love this. And I'm like, I would.
Well,
like a sponge cake.
Speaking of social media, I'm like going off script here because I need to talk to you about something. You tricked me. Actually, it wasn't you. It was somebody who told your account. You were selling PS5s for $540. And I said, all right, what do I got to do to get one? It's $540. And I said, all right, what do I got to do? Do you have Zelle? I said, sure do. Okay, what's your mailing address? And that's when I realized it was fake.
Wait, did you really think it was me?
Well, yeah, because you were just like,
why would I be selling? A lot of people, like, at least 6 people really got duped. Like I saw, because after I got my account back, this person hacked me from, it was somewhere in Hungary. This person, Hungary, Texas, is a very small town in Texas. No, it's Hungary, wherever the country is, in Europe. And then, so when I got my account back, I was going through the DMs and about 6 or 7 people really, oh my God. My Invisalign is still in. Oh my God. Keep that in. Monet is a real ass person. I wear Invisalign, you know? Put it in my pocket, save it for later. Anyway, so I was going through my DMs and about 6 or 7 people really fell for it. And they were like, hey, Monet, please, can I get a tracking on it? I was like, baby, that was not me. My account was hacked. I'm so sorry. You gave this person $540, but about 7 people really fell for it. I feel so bad for them.
did you give them anything in return?
No!
You didn't sign a picture?
Oh, man, you know what? Maybe I can sign an 8x10 and send to them. That'd be very nice. That'd be a nice little gesture to do for them. But I mean, I would never, if Rihanna was posting that she was selling fucking her golden cock rings, I would
hit her up.
Frank Ocean sells a $25,000 golden cock ring.
Can I tell you what's weird about cock rings?
Tell me.
So, have you ever been to the steam room at your gym?
Uh-huh. And dudes
When
sometimes
dudes wear the cock rings at the gym.
Well, here's the thing. So I work out at a gym in LA, and there is this guy, I call him Boner Guy. And when I was filming Celebrity Drag Race, we had to be there by 9 o'clock. So I would wake up at 5 a.m. and go to the gym. That's when I was really in my fitness bag. But it was giving Angela Bassett. You know what I mean? I was slaying. Anyway, so I would go that early to the gym, and there was this Boner Guy, and he would walk around in these blue shorts. He had gray hair, but he was young, so he dyed his hair platinum blonde, and he was a very nice and shaped guy with just this big ass boner working out the entire time. I have videos on my phone because I was like, no one is gonna believe me that Boner Guy exists at my gym. So I would take sneak videos of him, and I was like, this motherfucker's walking around with this hard ass dick, and he had to be wearing a cock ring, right?
Yes.
There's no way you can sustain that for an hour and 20. I mean, maybe you can.
Did he take Viagra before, maybe?
Maybe, or something, girl. But he would just walk around with this big ass boner this entire workout, and honestly, it motivated me. It made me get up every morning at 5 a.m. to go to the gym, just on the off chance I would get to witness Boner Guy.
So I want to talk to you about sibling rivalry.
Sibling rivalry.
It is so hard to say.
It is a
Why
hard
did
word
you
to
name
say.
it that?
Girl, I don't know. And DragCon UK, the first DragCon UK, we did an entire DragCon. We're doing our thing. We did day 1, check. Day 2, check. Day 3, this young lady walks up and she just goes, why does your sign say Riverly? And we're like, bitch, what you talking about? And she was like, your sign says Sibling Riverly. That's so funny. And we were like, we looked back, we misspelled rivalry on our own sign. So the entire time, our thing said sibling Riverly. Anyway.
Do you get annoyed at Bob?
Is that a question? Bob is one of the most infuriating, most annoying people I know, but I love him so much, you know what I mean? And honestly, if you have a best friend and y'all never fight, y'all not best friends. If you have your ace boon, your day one, and y'all never ever get into a tussle or scuffle, like, are you really friends?
It's true.
Like, having a level of friendship means that you can say whatever you want to that person, vice versa. And sometimes that means hurting some feelings. Sometimes that means getting mad. Sometimes that means fighting. But it also means loving the other person a whole lot, because you know that everything that person is going to say to you is the real rip. You know what I mean? So we fight all the time, and we get over it, and we don't talk for like a week. And you know what I mean? And it's fine. It's great.
It's fine. It's kind of like a relationship, like an actual relationship.
Yeah.
They're good if you fight.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I called Bob my platonic. I have 3 platonic life partners in my life, and Bob is definitely one of them.
Who are the
so
other two?
I'm poly.
You're poly
in life partners.
Are you
in platonic
mono?
Life partners.
Are you mono in relationship partners?
Yes, I am.
Is that your choice?
Yes.
Do you?
I mean, our choice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think it's sustainable to be in a monogamous relationship, long-term relationship for the rest of your life. If you meet somebody at 32 years old and you say you plan to be together until you're 92 years old, do you really think you can suck that same dick / fuck that same hole for the next 60 years? For me personally, I don't think it's sustainable. But right now we're monogamous and we're enjoying that. And when we feel it's time to not do that, I believe in open and honest communication in relationships.
Always.
So when either of us feel that way, we'll talk about it and we'll figure it out. But right now, we is closed. The books is closed.
The books is closed.
Yes.
Well, something that is not closed that we are about to get into.
Oh God.
Claude Monet, he once said, "Let me paint you a picture." And this time, I am saying to you, let me show you a picture.
Okay.
So it's time for Pics from the Past.
Ooh,
I'm going to show you some images, and I want
God.
your reaction to them. But take in mind, Monet, these are pictures of you. So be nice to yourself. All right, first picture. What do we have here?
Oh my God! So this is the first pageant I ever did. I competed for Our Lady of Saliva, which was a party thrown by Thor at the Ritz in New York City, and it was an iconic party in New York. All right, it happened on Tuesday nights, and it will bring out the grungiest, scummiest, prettiest queens all over New York City. One time, this queen named Honey LeBronx did a number called "Toss My Salad," where she did this salad. She would take out things out of her purse, put it in a bowl. And the end, it loops on. But where is the apple? Where is the apple? She turns around, shits out an apple from her, a whole Macintosh
Out of
apple.
her booty hole?
She shits the apple out. And then she puts it in the salad bowl. Thor being Thorgy, wasn't paying attention or did not. So she's like, girl, everyone's like, oh, she's like, that didn't come from her ass. Everyone's like, Thorgy, yes it did. Thorgy's like, I'll prove it. She reaches in and Thorgy eats the apple in front of all of us and we all
I'm here for it.
Scream in horror. Anyway, that was that's a taste of what Saliva was.
Yes.
So that was the first pageant I did and I was feeling it. This was 2012.
Well, all right, you ready for another one?
Yeah, I am. Ooh!
What do we have here?
She looks good!
Who is this?
This is Monét X Change, circa 2015, 2016. And this was the first lace front wig I ever bought. Actually, this is the first wig I ever bought.
Really?
The first wig I ever bought was a lace front wig. I went to some beauty supply store on Broadway in Soho somewhere, and I brought this wig, and I got that dress from that dress is from a store, I'm not kidding. The store is on Flatbush Avenue in East Flatbush, and the store is called Hood Clothing Boutique. And I bought that dress. It came pre-sewed like that. And then, yeah, this is Look Queen. At least I used to love that party. I look good.
You do look good.
Bitch.
You should start signing these 8x10s and sending them to your PS5 people.
I like that.
I love it.
You're good.
Yeah.
I like how you think. Is that supposed to be Derek Barry in blackface?
No, actually, Pearl made this doll for me.
Wow.
Okay, what about this little moment right here?
Oh my God, this is when I walked Pride in New York City. This was the year after I won Miss Hell's Kitchen, so this had to have been Pride 2016. I was on the Miss Hell's Kitchen float. I had my Miss Hell's Kitchen crown. The gown was by a queen in New York City, Keisha Carr, or she is the bearded queen on Instagram.
Okay.
And I bought this dress from her, and I've not done a pride parade since I've been on Drag Race.
Really?
False information.
I have?
Riverly.
What?
Rivalry.
Oh.
Okay, I need to know about this moment. This moment, both you and Trinity are sitting watching your All Stars 4. You are seeing who is going to win this show.
Uh-huh.
And y'all both win it.
We both win.
Your face was smiling after. Trinity's face said, fuck this shit. So what was going through your mind at the time?
So, you know, this is, again, at this point, I've done so much television. I'm like really skilled in the art of these things and what they do and what they're capturing. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, whatever it is, just sit your ass down there and smile and look happy to be there, right? And in the moment, I was confused because they announced both of us. And then, like, so I'm processing it as I'm watching it. And then when I hear RuPaul says, the fans will correct me if I'm wrong, something like, and you both get, or congratulations to, like the way he said it, like it took me a while to realize, oh, like we both get it. And when that said in my brain, then it was genuine, like, I got my money, girl. Like I got $100,000. I literally did not lose anything. You know what I mean? So that was my right. I think Trinity, you know, she's from the Alabama educational schooling system, so it may have taken a little while to process what was going on. Yeah, but I processed immediately, and I was like, I did not lose anything. I only gained bitch work.
Bitch work.
Yeah, but I really love Trinity.
Okay, you redeemed yourself in All Star 7. What happened in the first 10 seconds of this?
I don't know. I really don't know what I was going through. I do not know. I cannot answer what I was going through in that moment. In that moment, I was like, let's try some shit.
Uh-huh.
And then I sounded crazy.
Did you know afterwards? Like, did you think that you killed it, or what did you think?
I'm very forthcoming. When I don't do a good job, I'm not someone like, okay, I need to like process and like see how I think. I know I did not do a good job.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was like, and the only thing in my head, I was like, bitch, you done came back to All Stars, you about to go home first. I was like, you are about to send your chubby, fat, black ass home first. I wasn't in the bottom, but everyone was like, bitch, you in the bottom. I was like, I was not in the bottom. Because the fans also do this thing, right? Where they start doing low placements.
Yes, the low placements they
I'm like,
consider
bitch,
the bottom.
y'all are not RuPaul or his Drag Race. How are y'all to tell me who was high and who was, y'all don't know? In my mind, RuPaul saw that he was really intrigued by what he saw. Uh-huh. He loved sponges.
Yes.
And I was high safe.
You were high safe.
So I was not in the bottom.
You were not in the bottom.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna take a quick break, and when we get back, we are going to visit a little segment. Come on, say it with me now, Monet. Am I the drama?
Hey fam, I don't just interview these dazzling queens and hope my skin looks amazing. I use Curology, so I know I'm gonna look my best. Now, I used to have acne and it would cause me so much anxiety, and it seemed like every single skincare fad and expensive product that I tried, nothing seemed to work. Then my amazing boyfriend, yes, that's right, I'm sorry, he told me all about Curology. Curology is a simple, custom formula as made for you by Curology's amazing team of skincare providers. Now, it's so easy to get started. You just go online, you snap a selfie of yourself, share your skincare goals, and Curology sends a personalized treatment right to your door. Speaking of the personalized treatment, this right here, this really pretty bottle, is my personalized treatment. I use this every single day, and that's what keeps my skin looking good. But that's not all I get in my Curology box every single month. Now, this moisturizer is thin, and it keeps me looking dazzling and sparkling. The cleanser, which I use in the shower every single day, and this cleanses and makes your face feel absolutely fresh. And look at these results. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You should see my body. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Now I can interview these all-star queens with confidence thanks to our #Curology partner. Start your Curology journey today at curolo.g/sissy.talk. Subscription required, subject to consultation.
We are back, and it is time for Am I the Drama? where we dive in to some questions that the fans are wanting to know.
What? What?
What happened with the All-Star 7 reunion? Was it actually recorded?
I knew it. You was gonna go there, bitch.
The unofficial All-Star 7 reunion.
You know what? We did not film an All-Star 7 reunion. A bunch of the girls who were on All-Star 7, we got together.
Yes.
And we did film our time together.
Well, I believe that the reason why the parent company came out against you was for the fact that Trinity the Tuck Taylor, allegedly, Trinity the Tuck Taylor wouldn't shut her mouth about it.
Shade.
I feel like if you guys would have kept everything quiet and done a secret Beyonce drop at midnight on a Thursday, it would have been in the atmosphere.
And listen, if the All-Star 7 girls were coming together to chat, like we all agreed to be there. It wasn't to do anything nefarious. It was just to, again, we're all winners, right?
Yeah.
We none of us came with anything to prove. It was literally just gonna be a kickback of kikiing about like fun things that happen. Like there was this shot, we were all going in, I think with the light up looks, or one of the looks, the really cumbersome ones. And it was a shot of like Raja is like hanging off the back, smoking a cigarette. Viv is like riding on top of the thing. Jada is like, and I was like, I just want a shot of that. I would just want to remember those things. It was just to literally kiki about things like that happen. And so maybe one day the All-Star 7 girls would get together, and not to do a reunion, but just to hang out and talk in some capacity somewhere. But yeah.
So we all saw the swish swish lip sync.
Swish swish.
Did you kill that?
I murdered that swish swish lip sync. When I tell you, that is one of my favorite and proudest lip syncing moments, not on Drag Race, in my career.
Really?
In my career, I bodied that lip sync. No one can tell me different. Because on Drag Race, every season, every girl can tell you when the lip sync happens, like a lot of the crew and cast, like the crew and people who are behind the scenes, they come into the main stage to watch the lip sync, right? But again, because this was the all winners, the final one, when I tell you literally, I don't know who was running the lights or anything, because literally the entire production came into the soundstage to watch the lip sync. And I mean, they were bopping and vibing and clapping and woo! And everyone was like really into the number. And no shade, I think a lot of it was a lot of the things that I was bringing to the lip sync. And when starting that lip sync off and pulling out the Jinx lipstick and presenting to the camera, putting it on my lips, throwing it off to her, making her kiss my ring, throwing that money. When I threw that money up in the air, bitch, that was the moment too. Everybody was like, you hear the girls in the Queen's Gallery, oh, you know what I mean? So I am unbelievably proud of that lip sync. It's one of my, I just want to see the uncut footage.
The uncut version, yeah.
Just to watch myself have a great time on stage. So, it is what it is now.
It is what it is. Is Monét the drama?
Yeah.
Let me know.
Please.
Let me know.
Tell me, am I the drama?
All right. Well, Sissy That Talk show is brought to you by Curology. And on behalf of our gorgeous, iconic sponsor, we've scoured the internet and found the dirtiest, grimiest, most greasy and soiled things said about you.
Ooh.
And now, thanks to Curology Monét X Change, you have your chance to come clean. Just like you can come clean with Curology's range of skincare products. Lights! Who should have won All-Star 7?
Monét X Change.
Did you get a BBL?
No.
Did you hook up with someone from the All-Star 7 cast?
Maybe.
What's the most annoying thing about Bob the Drag Queen?
Him wanting to argue about every topic.
Were you really a Davenport?
Yes.
Is Colleen really a hairless cat?
Yes, she is.
Will there be a revival of the exchange rate?
Hopefully so.
And what is something you've never admitted to anyone?
Ooh, that LA is kind of better than New York.
Ooh!
I need to clarify that. When I say that, again, I am a born and raised New Yorker, so I have lived in New York all my life. I grew up in East Flatbush. I have experience in New York. I went to high school, middle school, everything. So only a New Yorker can say that, right? If some transplant, somebody from Atlanta or Wisconsin, whatever, is like, LA's been in New York, bitch, you can't say that. I can say that as a New Yorker. And it's because, you know, I've done my dues. I've ridden the 2 train from the Junction all the way up to Wakefield for 2.5 hours to get to a dick appointment. I have done that journey. I have made that sacrifice, so I can say that.
Well, Monét, so glad you had a chance to come clean, brought to you by Curology. You are absolutely glowing. I have a question, Monét. Are you ready to get raw? I don't know. Because it's time for the Sissy That Talk Show's Random Ass Wheel.
Why did that get there?
You get the privilege of spinning this totally random ass wheel. It is unrigged, so whatever color it lands on, you will have to do the do. Are you ready?
This seems a little...
Spin the wheel.
Ooh, the raw turns too.
Yeah.
Kinda.
You know what you just landed on?
Green's my favorite color.
Monét sings mean tweets. Oh! Well, Monét, I think it's time that you head on over to the green screen and do your due diligence.
Okay. Hi, I'm Monét, and I'm gonna sing some mean tweets in the style of opera. Why does Monét think dressing casual is eleganza? Monét, the gaslighter exchange. Monét should be dating an ugly short guy with a tiny dick. I like Monét just not as much as I like Jinx. Monét Exchange, I really hate you, girl. I just feel like if you hate Monét Exchange, you're ugly. I would hate Monét Exchange if she wasn't so damn hot. Same. I hate my school almost as much as Asia O'Hara hates Monét Exchange's sponge dress. I hate Monét Exchange, but the exchange rate is the only thing that gets me through my night shifts. Monét Exchange's looks on season 10 remind me of my reason I don't shop at Walmart. Swish, swish, bish, another lose in the basket. Hashtag bye Monét.
There's nothing like doing it raw. Did you enjoy that, Monét?
It was great. Pain-free.
Pain-free, and you didn't even have to douche.
I know.
Well, thank you so much.
Like we're dating.
Oh, well, are we? Oh, I don't know. You said you're monogamous. Oh. Thanks so much for watching Sissy That Talk Show with me, Joseph Shepard, and a huge thank you to my guest today, Miss Monét X Change. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me, darling.
Oh. But wait, there's more.
Oh.
If you're as sad as we are that this is over, make sure to listen to the Sissy That Talk Show podcast. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Sissy That Talk Show with Joseph Shepard drops every Tuesday on YouTube. And don't miss the After Show podcast when it drops on Fridays on YouTube and on your podcast apps. Double that sissy fun.